Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. We're back in France, and when we left off I had a bit of a hiccup on this junction. Yes, I've been informed in the comments there were opposing one-way signals on I would imagine this side. I didn't see it myself. If it's been dropped in the comments, you guys are more eagle-eyed than I am. So there we go. Now then, in all good intentions, I am trying to pronounce the French cities correctly. However, this one right here, you say this one slightly wrong and you start to swear in French. So that might have happened a little bit. So I'm going to be very careful with it. I'm going to give it one more go before I change its name to Convenience. Yes. Apt, I think. But anyway, here we go. Con. That's it. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. We're going to leave it alone now. And I'll just call it that city there. I just don't want to swear at any French native speakers. There we go. Okay, so what we're doing? We've got a lot to do. We've got a point to spend here. Always fun to spend points. Oh, no, that's not the one I thought it would be. We won't bother with that one. Not yet. We do have a few staff, but it's not really going to make a huge amount of difference. What else do we have then? We have this train here, the Class 121, which is a nice mixed freight train. I think that's what we were aiming for. We could have a check here. Increase the number of passengers. Not... Well, it is tempting. Some of our trains are not running full, are they? Do you know what? Let's do it. I've changed my mind. We're going to do that. Increase passengers. Was it mail and passengers? Or is it just passengers? Just passengers. That'll do, because some of our trains, our passenger trains, are running a bit empty. Is this one, for example? Yeah, there you go. So that will help, even if it's just a couple more people. It's extra money. Our money, I'm just waiting for that to go up a little bit, as what we need to do is obviously have enough funds to build our next places down here. And what will probably trigger that is when we start delivering logs. One thing I'm thinking is, before we do that, this really has to be double tracked here. I can see a lot of issues once you get this logging train on, but not this side. We should be all right on that side for now. So we'll see how much that costs, and we'll go ahead and do it if it's a reasonable price. And oh yeah, that's a bargain, isn't it? Which means we're going to have to mess with this junction again. It should be okay though. Once he's passed up there, we should be able to just slide in there. We might be able to delete that now. I don't know. Let's see. No, let's wait for it to pass that signal up there. I don't think it's that one. I think it would be this one. It's going to pass the junction. The signal, not the junction. There we go. Should be fine now. Brilliant. There we go. We have double track, and we'll auto block the rest of it like so. Put another one there. There we go. Excellent. We have done it. We have much more throughput. We can. Oh, that's all right, isn't it? Sure. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. We're letting our money rise. We've still got to do a bit of double tracking here in the future. However, for now, we might be able to get away with just starting this up. I would like a maintenance building on here. It's quite a trek, and we can afford it, but there you go. That's 80,000 gone already. We're okay here, aren't we? I think both of these have maintenance. This one does not, which is going to be a problem, isn't it? Because that means this train doesn't have any way to access maintenance. I should have possibly done that first, but I didn't. There we go. I wonder if he'll go and get serviced now. This little logging train. He's not carrying much. Are you getting serviced? You certainly are. Yes. Didn't see that coming. Right. Okay. Our money's okay. The game's in a okay state, I would say. Well, my game, not their game. My playthrough. We got till 1879, but we're a long way from 82,000. A little bit concerned. Might be the shortest series in history. We could be all right. Perhaps what we could do before we hook up those towns down there is make some extra money heading this way. And we can share a single platform for now. if need be. There we go, nice 0% gradient. Do I want to plow through that mountain? It's no, is the answer there. Did you see the state of that? Well, we could hook it up, and then we can finagle it, can't we, from here? We're gonna have to kind of go around there, haven't we? Yeah, look at the price difference when you just take it around there a little bit. We can lower that down a touch. How's that? We got 0, 0 there. That's lovely. Yeah, you know, it's not too much of a... Oh, we could go through there. Ooh. Would that work? Oh, that's even better. I almost didn't see that. Beautiful. There we go. That's even better. And a shorter distance. I think. Looks like a shorter distance anyway. We're going to need a supply tower on there. So we'll get that up and running. To start with, we'll just have a single logging train. We own the camp, so we're going to make some funds from that. So, should we get a train? We're only just going to be able to afford the train. Set up a new rail line. We're going to go from De Maria chopping. Yeah, I'm just making up words now. Pronunciations. You're welcome. To no, that's not what you want to do. To convenience, and then we're done. I think that's it. We'll put you on freight only, please. Add a locomotive. Obviously, our fairlies are the only freight only trains we have. The only freight only trains we have. Yes. There we go, though. But we've got a first bit of log. A first bit of logs. I don't know. I'm tripping over English sentences now, because in the back of my mind, constantly, this is the absolute truth, I'm going through the pronunciations repeatedly. It is probably not the best idea, as we're seeing. Now, another thing to do is probably find some way to hook this up temporarily for a direct link to these two. They both do the pasties, don't they? So if we... I mean, there's going to be a bridge there anyway. So if we do hook into those, it might be an idea. I mean, one thing we can do is maybe have just a big old station with through tracks on it. Since the only ones that are really going to be taken from here are freight trains, and they could exit away from the main line, fill up, and then get back on the main line. I don't know. Given that, we might as well just leave it separate. The only concern I have is the bridges, obviously. But if we want to separate freight and passenger services, which I do, then they're going to have to be separate bridges anyway. So yes, let's do that. Let's put a small train station. In fact, we wouldn't need it that side, would we? We could have it this flatter side and maybe not have a bridge. If we put it there, and then we can see how expensive this is actually going to be. It still insists on making a bridge, which it looks like there is a little bit of a valley there. And in order to keep decent gradient, no, what are you talking about, man? Look at the distance. You could have a gradient there. It really wouldn't matter. If we bring that down a touch, can we? We might need to swing it out to avoid this track. If we go there first, and then we can connect onto here and bring it out the way, and then hopefully drop it down. I don't mind a 2% gradient for this distance. I really don't. Okay, we got that in. We're going to need a supply tower on here. Absolutely. Brilliant. And we'll get that running. And we own this as well. We own everything. Simon fattening. No, is it Simon? I'm just saying Simon. I'm not going to pretend I'm fluent in French. It's quite apparent that I'm not. Let's add as another line. It's extra money, isn't it? It's extra money. That's not how you add a line. You just click on every single one. Right, you're going into there. You are freight only. Add a locomotive. Get our fairly on there. And now you're taking pigs, and we're making money for them. Now, unlike passengers, I'm fairly sure freight doesn't ask for distance. It's just you just take the product. I'm not 100% sure on that. Like a passenger service, the further you take them, the more they'll pay. Okay, so we have that going. I see our money, again, is dipping. But this needs to be done as a priority, which I believe is what I said in the previous episode, that we were going to ignore this for a little bit and concentrate on making this work. This one's going to be quite pricey. We have logging coming from both ends, one from Dupuy, maybe. Carol Wolpup seems to think so. I'm going to go with you, sir. Right. And then Des Maria. Oh, dear. Just stop, Gran. Just stop, man. Okay, there's nothing we can really do. We could build that way as well. I mean, it'll be a bit tricky. It's going to get quite congested here, but we can upgrade it. We have the space. Since we built the 2-platform signal-controlled stations in order to make it a lot easier in the future, although the initial price is obviously through the roof, but it makes it a bit easier in the future for upgrading. Nice random breakdown. That's actually perfect. Yeah, well done. I like you. One thing you don't have to worry about when you have signal controlled here at the main stations is putting a signal, and not a one-way, a two-way signal coming into the platforms, which for these you would. For instance, when we send a line out that way, and while we only have one platform, would have to have something like this, otherwise they won't go anywhere, like so, which would stop it entering. I think that's how that works. Also, trains seem to have a maximum length, so we don't have to worry about length. We've got a stoker, and you are power, sir. I like you a lot. Do we have power on here? We do not. If he's power, because I'm only putting power on, then obviously we need to slightly balance that out. And that means we can put our stoker on here. 8% there, level 3 she is. Erica. Samuel is only level 1, I suppose 5%. I mean, they don't really have high wages that we need to worry about. We're getting our money together. We might be able to start our second login run up, because that in turn is going to produce more goods to take into this area. So we can't completely ignore this until this is complete, because that's not going to happen. We just won't get the end goods here in time. Since we've already got a footing down here, again, it's probably going to require some sort of warehouse here-ish to have like a spider network going out from it. Spider network, yes. Right then, I've not had enough coffee apparently, because I'm coming up with some fantastic names for things. Now, where do you want to go, sir? I guess into there, in preparation for that being double tracked. It's not actually too bad, is it? Take it. I don't mind that at all. We could have maybe finagled it down a little bit, but I don't think it's a big deal. Let's get you on there. Oh, of course, the supply towers would act as two-way signals, wouldn't they? Well, we might as well have them creep all the way up to the station. We could have this train. Where are you? Where are you, actually? Are you always taking... Well, you seem to be always taking stuff at the moment. Yeah. I was going to say we could have that train shuttle backwards and forwards. But no. What we'll do is we'll put in not a one-way, two-way signal there. Let's start up another line. Get that running straight away. We just got the money for a fairlies, not expensive. Rate only, and our fairlies are only 34k. They're going to get cheaper, I think, as well as time goes on. More pigs from our farm as well. The more we take from here. Current workload, 100%. We actually drained it, didn't we? Yeah, there was no pigs waiting on the outgoing goods area, which is this place, isn't it? Yes. There's one there currently, which I can't see, so that can't be it then. Unless that just doesn't update. I don't know. Shouldn't we see a little, a box of pigs? Is that how they deliver them? Probably not. Little piggies walking around. I don't know what they should be. That's probably why there isn't any. Right, so you're coming back, but the most you can pick up... Okay, stop clicking on that one. You want this one. The most you can pick up is 2. Which is absolutely not going to be a fantastic situation for us. Professor. Ooh, money. No. You know what? It's not worth it at the moment. Although it would be nice to have the money, we are making the money. And I do want to keep doing this research. Increase profits from... Ooh, do we do that? How important is this train going to be for us? It's an improvement, isn't it? It's definitely an improvement, and we are carrying mixed goods. How many points do we have? We have 140 and we're getting 40 a month. So a couple of months we'll be able to have that train. All right, not a problem, not a problem. I'm still holding off on the login at the moment because I do want to be able to build that extra industry there that we'll own rather than the AI build it and then we have to buy it off them. Please be power. You are wonderful. Okay, we're going to get this line moving. Ah, here's that. Oh, really? Wait, pardon? Oh, you're bunched up. That's okay. That's okay. Engineer, on here. It rhymes. Do you get along? Well, you're indifferent. We'll take that. Now you've got all the power. Do you know, we got a lot of mail, but also we seem to be taking the odd passenger where we weren't before. And we're also bringing in some pastries there as well. That's nice. Because they're going to replace these trains. These are the 3Bs at the moment from the previous playthrough. Still not convinced these are the correct carriages. I'm going to say they look very German. It matters not. I'm running the beta now, though. There were a few fixes floating around, so hopefully we don't get any issues. What do we have going on here? No suitable freight. Probably going to happen because we're just not pushing it, are we? We don't mind running empty trains occasionally. How are we doing down here? See, you're only running one right now. You're probably full, right? Yeah, you're full. Okay, we're almost into the point where we have enough money to start expanding our wood network. We have this running as well, don't we? Yes. But, yeah. Ooh, we can't afford to upgrade this just yet. 300,000 is pricey. However, does it need to happen? I would rather keep an eye on that. It might be just the initial influx where they fill the stores up in both these cities. Now, yeah, now. Look at that. They're absolutely overflowing with piggies. It's a pig fest. Oh, dear. I need to drink this coffee. I really do. And more of it. Auctions? No, because we don't really have any pending auctions. Okay, we have the money. We've got to do this passing loop at some point. I don't like this being all single tracked. But saying that, ooh, are we though? I don't think we're going to run 2 trains. Do you know what? Just put it in. Put it in and then you've got a bit of the double tracking done. I don't think it should be too much either. He says it is in a cut-in, but yeah, should be all right. There we go. Just a little passing loop. Only 25k. I'll take it. And then we can just put a couple of signals on here. Maybe a water tower. That might be a good idea. So they're not doing it on the main line. In fact, you can replace those. Okay. A train's not going to cost as much, and we are making money. Now's a good time to do it. Are we going to run this dry? Probably not. A security guard. Now, we'll save that for this train we're about to put on. That is perfect timing, Mr. Security Guard. You are going to Le Mans. Yeah, I'm trying. You're going to be taking freight only. And you are going to be headed by a fairly... Headed both ways by a fairly strange train. I'm not sure what they were thinking there. Right, get on there. Make us some money, sir. Extra money, I should say. Get these. We need these class 121s. They look cool as well. They look wonderful, in fact. It's a nice upgrade or side grade to an express. I don't understand the difference. What do we have here? Well, there's more profit to be had as well. Obviously, there is there. Spies. No, we don't want to deal with spies. Why did you even click on it? Okay, well, next month we'll get that class 121. Was it a 121? Just look when we unlock it. Don't worry about it. Oh, and we have the maintenance yard up there. We should have enough money should this expand, because we're on the brink. 38,000, and we get a new industry at 40,000. But that is more than likely going to pop us over, which is then going to take more freight down here. And take, yeah, we've got plenty of cash now, because it doesn't cost us too much. Don't we get like 50% off? if we go to city buildings, is it city? No, factories, industries. Did we decide what we're taking down there? I think it's cloth. I think it's cloth, and we're going to have, this is a beverages, alcoholic beverage type place. I think we're going to go with cloth with this, because this brings this into play right down there, which isn't too much of a journey. And 150,000 is a bargain, really. There we go. There's our first train. We could run two, couldn't we? Absolutely. We'll let this get like halfway there. It's going to get a little bit congested. We know that. We're expecting it. It shouldn't be too bad. We might need to increase these then, once these start making clothes. Actually, what you want to do, sir, is they do want cloth from a fairly early population. Yes, they do indeed. That is the next one along too. Well, they want olives and olive oil from a fairly early population. What about this place? I bottled it. I chickened out. See, olives again. Where on earth are olives on the map? Could we not? We can look, can't we? Flow of goods. Where's olives? Olives. Where's our closer? You can see all the arrows are everywhere, but where we are. The closest olive groves are... There's one there. It's not looking promising. I think olives, we're out of luck with olives. Obviously, which then rules out olive oil. We've got to skip up to cloth. However, we do have a new train to unlock. That is the class 121242. Looking forward to that. A little bit of a speed boost. 200 innovation points. Can we put this on all of our mixed consists without us going broke? Replace locomotives. Passengers and mail. We only have one setup like that? That's the route properties. I thought they were all... No. You're doing it wrong. We want cities only, right? Oh, I can never figure out how to use these. Well, if we... No. I know what you can do, Mr. Man. We can replace our class 3B. There's only 4 of them. It's going to cost us 256,000? You kidding me? Yeah, replace those class 3Bs. We can do it. Get them on there. Get them on there. Because they're going to be doing these main routes, aren't they? Are they on now? Is that the... Yes! Oh, they sound good. Get a good look at these. Ride along. Centre on train. That's the one. What are those? A couple of turbos on them. Oh, you're impressive. Oh, that's amazing. I do like that train. It looks rather good, doesn't it? I like the battered look and the dints in there where they're panel beating all the panels. Yep, that's what they're doing. Okay, what do we have here? Train personnel spy. We don't want the spy. Oh, it was the spy. Okay, we don't care about you. We're not going to mess with the AI right now. All right, I mean, it's looking promising. It's not. It's absolutely not. Can we afford it? Where is this place? Family has gotten in touch with you as their all business is currently experiencing difficulty. Would you like to take over the business? Wait, what? You're showing me the wrong farm. You're showing me Simon fattening. What's going on here? Oh, it's to show me the milk. The milk, man. Look, it's showing you milk there. Absolutely. 113. I will indeed take it. We can still afford the business. Should this instantly grow, which I don't think it will. Where are we at? We haven't budged. Have we even got a train in yet? I think we have, but they're not budging. Well, that's a little upsetting. No, there it goes. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're increasing. Our money's starting to tick over quite nicely, isn't it? Where's our train then? Where's our freight train? Are you on the way back right now? Because that would be the perfect time. Yes, that's you chopping. That is you. Right, I'm going to double up on this one because it's a long old journey. Set rail line from there to there. Freight only. And a locomotive. We're going to get fairly on, because that's the only freight train we got. We don't have to run a freight train. We could run mixed. One thing I have noticed, we're going to need a couple of signals right here. One there, one there. So they pull up into the single area there. Well, this one does... Yes. Yeah, have it there. It'll be fine. I can't see any problems. We could double track it, of course. I don't think it would cost us too much. How much would it cost to upgrade this? Expand the station. 60k. Ooh, market crier. Hang on. Distracted. Market crier might be useful for us right now. Promotes the possibility of trains and increases mail. Yeah, anything to make money. We'll buy you. And we want to do comfort for passengers. There we go. I think we'll still have the money for Le Mans when it grows. Le Mans. Yeah, look, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're growing. That's because we just got the wood in, I bet. We only just got it in as well. 6.8. Obviously, it's going to take a lot, but it's got quite a journey to go. So by the time our trains get back round, it'll probably be empty again. As long as this pops up now, that is almost the perfect time to end this. It's not. The perfect time to end this would be if we reach 82,000. We've only got 2 years, guys. Ooh. Le panic. Keep it French. Yes. What did I just say there? That was the panic, wasn't it? That's not a sentence. Not a sentence. We do not want that. Right. Come on. What are we doing? Le Mans, can you grow? It's like, we are growing. Hold your horses. We don't own this, unfortunately. We'll probably make a fortune on that. Come on. Come on. It's like watching paint dry. Fast forward. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at it. Le Mans grows. Le Mans. So then, we're going to do our thing. Quickly. We're going to put in... has that dropped in price? Oh, weaving factories. I almost made a mess there, didn't I? Tailors. No, we want weaving factories, sir. Which is even cheaper. We want this on the outside platforms. There we go. We now have weaving factories, which means what we'll do now is not set up a rail line. Generally helps when you build a station first. We're kind of in a bit of a... No, it's kind of all right there, isn't it? There are ways to wiggle around until we can afford to plow straight through the mountain. For now, though, we're gonna have to sneak in here, aren't we, and have some sort of junction going on, which we can do, and it's going to be pricey. Although we might be able to make that a little bit cheaper, maybe. Can we? Can we? Well, yes, we can. Without much issues. Without much issues, yeah. I am happy with that. We don't have to double track this all the way. Just go there for now. I think we'll be good. There we go. Lovely. Let's block this up. No, we can't afford a water tower, supply tower just yet. They're not needed immediately. It's lovely to see Le Mans grow. However, I'm still... The problem I still see here is... These are going to require absolutely nothing. We really need to get more pasties. No, they should be doing pasties. Why do you have... Oh, they're probably taking them. That's good, right? That's just stock. Weekly demand. Although they're not... Are they just sending it out? They're like, yeah, we don't need it. We don't own it. Oh, yeah, they're not getting grain. Aha. Yes, grain is indeed going to be an issue. Where is the grain farm? Although we do have a connection. Ooh, do you know? We do have to get that growing. Stoker, no, sir. Reporter. Don't care about reporters. Is this an office? No, we don't have any more office staff. That's it, isn't it? We don't... Oh, market crier we have active. I almost thought that was a new one. Yeah, do you know, guys? I think this is a thing, isn't it? We go all the way from here to that place up there. I'm not doing it. I'm not swearing at everybody. Right. Get in there. Freight only. It's a journey. We're definitely going to have to seriously consider separating freight and passenger services. We're probably going to need more than that. I'm doing it direct at the moment. It looks like every single city is going to need grain in one shape or form. Although I still don't know whether grain is just because all of these starter industries, which is all of them, both of them, pasties and pastries, both require grain for their base products. We're not going to be able to afford to upgrade that. Oh, we already had it at level 2. That's kind of beautiful. Yeah, this is going to start to become an issue. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to expand this, and we're going to put it on the wrong side, didn't I? Absolutely did. We're going to have to wait for our trains to mosey on down. However, what we can do is start this up, can't we? Like that. It's going to be that way. And we'll delete this one back, and we'll rejoin them. Once these are gone. Are you loading? Yep, there he goes. Right, once he's past that bridge, we can stop that. We can delete up to this bridge here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. And there. It's on a bit of a weird curve. So delete that one as well. I know, I'm being overly pedantic for this, but hey. Get in there. You're going to be coming up to that point there. We're going to make a diamond in front of the station to deal with the trains, and we'll probably separate them into different platforms with the 2 long distance trains running on their own. There we go. We're in. Beautiful. Right, that's that. Now our short, is this a short one? No, that's the short one over there. I would like you to go, I don't know what platforms they go to. There's one way to find out. No one's using track 2. Everybody's using track 1. For you, sir, we're going to quickly change your orders for the preserve down here. And you're going to be on P2. Here we go. Brilliant. That's that. Now you should stay out of their way. Do we have anything else to spend before we go? And then we'll call it, guys. That's a long one. Ooh, we got that one coming up. Kind of nice, right? A little bit better on the tractive power there. We've got a conductor. He could be useful before we head off. What about anything else? Oh, reduce the purchase. That might be quite handy for us. And go up to power. Okay, this looks like a thing, doesn't it? Going up here. So we'll wait for 200. Conductor. Absolutely, conductor. No, you're a stoker. Conductor. Yeah, 10% more mail profit. Who doesn't have a conductor? We only want the mixed services, which is these new ones. Conductor's the 3rd one in, right? So you don't. But will you get along with our friend there? Well, you're indifferent, which we like. All right, guys. We've made headway. Le Mans is our first town to reach 3 pips there, which is over 40,000. We've got these 2 sort of doing nothing, and that worries me. Oh no, security guard. Wait, hold everything. Where's our new train that's going to? Where are you? Where's our new train? Is it this one? Le Grand Preserve? I think it's this one, right? Yes, yeah, it's got grain all over it. Look at it. Managed train. Add a security guard. Brilliant. More money. Okay, as I was saying, we've got things going. This is all in preparation. I think we can use Le Mans, and for that matter, I can't remember how to pronounce this. Nantes. I think that's it. Anyhow, those 2 could help these 2 grow by bringing all their finished goods up here somehow via warehouses, and that's how we'll do it. We've got plenty of money. I do want to duplicate that line because we've got the throughput there. Before we go, I can't leave it alone, can I? Go in there, freight only, do it. Okay, now I promise we're done. We are gonna jump on. What train should we follow? The new one? No, because you're just gonna be sitting there. They're all heading into weird places. You, get on you. You're lovely. It's our new train as well, isn't it? Yes, it is. Center on train. Get on board the train. Beautiful. Thank you for watching, guys. That's been episode 4. Yes, and we're making slow progress towards that. We're going to be sat at a red light to finish this one. That's terrible. But our money's gone up. And so is the date. And time is running out. We're going to make it, though. I'm going to give it my best. I don't know what to do. I wouldn't mind some ideas in the comments. I think we're all right. It's just going to be a slow process of getting these extra goods to push them over. I'll think about it. And until next time, take care.